and very enthusiastic about all their new goals. And so I brought a few tips to start out with. So the number one tip is you need to know how many calories you need a day. And I have a crude method of your desired weight times 11. So if I wanted to weigh 125 pounds, 1,375 calories would be how many I need during the day. So that's a very crude method, but it's pretty close to accurate. And then you add in about half the amount of calories that you exercise, so you have an idea, a rough estimate. And then you need to plan and organize how you want to spread those out during the day. Some people have 3 meals, some people have 5 or 6 small meals. Intermittent fasting is all the rage right now. Have you heard of that? So it's an 8-hour window that you eat and then you fast for 16 hours. So it allows for cellular repair and regrowth. So another thing is you need to have your measuring tools, a good food scale, and measuring cups and measuring spoons, so you know exactly, you need to be accurate in your measurement. And you'll find this surprising. Dr. Oz's number one tip for weight loss is, drum roll, sleep. Would you have guessed that?
I need it,
Sleep,
so I'm loving this.
7 to 8 hours a night of sleep dramatically affects your metabolism. There's a lot of studies on that. And my number one tip is just relax and try to stay calm, because if you're stressed out, it releases cortisol, which works against you losing weight. So let's talk about a typical day of eating. So I always start out with a protein shake. I've got all these recipes and all these tips up on my Facebook, Food Fitness by Paige, if you want to check there. So a protein shake with flaxseed, your coconut oil. I think it's important to have the fat to start out with, some spinach leaves. And my big tip is I make up a week's worth, so in the morning I can just unscrew the lid, add a little crushed ice and water, blend it up and go. So mid-morning, it depends on whether you're on the go. Like, you know, I'm leaving the gym, so I usually have a protein bar. But if you're home, you've got more choices. So boiled eggs, cheese sticks, apples, nuts, anything that you can do quick. But the big key is have a plan, be prepared.
Don't just grab it all and go, you know.
Be prepared at night before you go to bed to kind of know what you're going to eat the next day. Otherwise, it's going to be a disaster and you're going to grab bad things. So lunchtime, I have a big salad made up on hand, and I've got a recipe on my blog of what lasts a week, the certain greens that will stay nice and crisp.
I hate it when they spoil.
Oh,
it makes me so mad.
I cannot do soggy, soft lettuce. So add whatever protein you like, chicken, fish, pork, beef, whatever. And I do a tablespoon of full fat dressing. If you don't want to do dressing, avocado is a great substitute that you can do. Add a small avocado, that would be equal to a tablespoon of full fat dressing. It makes a perfect dressing. If you are not a salad person, easily, I don't know if you've heard of Joseph's lavash bread, a half of a piece is only 60 calories. It's very soft and delicious. Quest makes protein chips and tortillas that are fabulous to go with the sandwich. And then afternoon, you know, those cravings always hit. I have lots of choices on the Facebook post with sugar-free. That's my big platform, is sugar-free. Sugar is the devil. It will destroy your body. Do not do it. Lakanto makes a wonderful monk fruit that I love. No big aftertaste. These mug cakes I make 90 seconds in the microwave.
Oh, that's awesome.
I've got a creme brulee. These chocolate chips, they're just almond flour, butter, and chocolate chips. Easy. This is 2 servings, so 8 of those is 1 serving. Wouldn't that say
that's a lot?
Yeah, Lily's does chocolate bars and their chocolate chips too. Dinner is a different meal because it's a communal meal, and so people have problems. So I encourage your vegetable and your meat, and you may have to just add a starch for your family, and it's usually, the serving size is the size of a tennis ball. Keep that in mind.
Not the tennis ball itself.
Not the tennis. You don't have to eat that, although it would take longer to chew and swallow. But
there you go.
Rice, pasta, your grain, whatever. But that's about the size of what you would want. So, and don't forget your water. Water, 6 or 8 glasses of water a day would be great. If you have trouble getting it in, Whole Foods, I love their stevia sweetened drops. You can add a few drops, and that seems to make water more palatable for some people. But those are my big hot tips, and if you do that, you'll feel good and have success.
We want everyone to feel good, and we want everyone to be on track for the new year. If you want to see everything with Paige's blog, head over to Food Fitness by Paige on Facebook. We'll be right back.